Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mass Effect. That last video was a pain to edit. I mean, I'm telling you guys, just wow. Looks like we've got something. I don't know. So that's it. I'm done. We're heading off to Virmire. We're gonna get this started. Now I'm gonna take care of this in like sections. With this first section is actually gonna be very short by comparison to the second section. So I'm trying to think how I want to do this. It's obviously going to go into sections, but I mean, I know where I'm going to start the second section. I'm just wondering if I'm going to do it in 3 sections or 2. If I do it in 3, I'll probably just record it all at once. So, but this is just going to be its own little separate. No combat strength at all. Yeah, this is just gonna be its own little separate.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander. Got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
Yeah, all those 3 options are the same. I don't know why they all read different stuff though. Also, holy crap, dude. He literally flew in like this. Had to dodge that mountain. Now those little things are not hostile. But those things are. See, they pop and run over. And it's back to my usual Mako techniques. See, I suspect, like, getting tank controls right is, like, the hardest thing in video games. I mean, there's good tank controls, but I don't think it's, like, really possible without some sort of controller setup to actually get, like, tank controls right. I mean, based solely on just kind of like how a tank actually operates. Also, rocket speed. Now I know what the problem with the rockets is. The problem is you see images and videos of people shooting rockets at like helicopters or RPGs at helicopters and stuff like that. And you're like, oh, well, you know, it takes X number of seconds for it to reach the helicopter. And to you, it looks like the helicopter's practically sitting right next to the person shooting the rocket. When in actuality, it's 2, 3, maybe even 4,000 feet away. So what you see, thinking it's only a couple hundred feet away, is it takes a second or two for the rocket to reach. So you're like, okay, about 100 feet a second. In actuality, it's a couple of thousand feet per second. However, that being said, I doubt they could actually do rockets justice at this point, because if they did, most gamers would have a heart attack. Actually, I don't think they really ever could have done. I mean, thinking on it now, like, if they made rockets as realistic as possible, yeah, most gamers would not be able to handle it. I mean, look at that. Look how slow that thing is. There's still a few left. Oh, and if you guys are wondering why I never use the, almost never use the machine gun on the front of this thing, it works great, don't get me wrong, but the cannon is pretty much a one-shot kill. I mean, mirrors makes no difference. You see, this thing will knock people down, and sometimes it knocks them into a position that I can't quite reach. Now, I don't have to stop at this one, but I do because reasons. Ah, who am I kidding? I just like killing. Do you see my shields going off? I'm being shot in the back by my teammates. This is where biotics come in really handy. Do you see where they're shooting? You're seeing this, right? Like, you see where they're standing. Ah, crud. Well, I think I have all of those already, so it should be okay. Didn't I just go through this literally a few seconds ago? Why would I have thought this would have gone in any other way? So, but yeah, as you can see, there's actually nothing here. You don't actually have to stop. But I do just kind of drag out the time a little bit. Still say the movement doesn't change. Say the speed doesn't change either. Alright. is the BS part about this area. Somehow this thing can actually fly through that rock just barely. Those things. And actually, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, in all honesty, never fight those things straight up. I mean, just go running around a corner and hide. You'll be much better off. Also, look at the spread on this thing. So you see this rock right here? See that little jetty out part? Watch. See how many of my bullets hit them? Or at least hit close enough to it to be a problem? So technically there's two paths here. The catch is both paths lead to the same spot. And the difference is one path has you fighting one Colossus, and the other path fighting two. I recommend the path where you have to fight two, because at least that way you don't get shot in the back when you're doing the next part, or have to worry about Colossus. This one, not mine. Shot to death in the leg. So that's where I need to be. I'm already being shot at from there. Right? So that guy was standing about here. So you could, in theory, go through that way and bypass him, but if you go over there, you're going to get attacked. Now, I could just let that guy be. To be a big man trying to attack me. Got a bit trigger happy there. Also should probably get a little closer because I'm having a hard time seeing his life. There we go.
find a way to disable their artillery.
I knew there was a guy over here. There's always a guy over here. See? Now, if you're good... There's guys scattered all over the place around here. I'd like to try and take as many out with the cannon as possible. The sad part is, however, the game requires that I get out and run. So this is quite literally it for the first part. I mean, there's still a few nagging little details that we're going to have to go through. And once again, I forgot I don't have any space in my inventory. I wish I could go like straight to my inventory, because now I've got to reduce all of this stuff to Omnigel, like all of it. And it sucks because I really wanted those medical interfaces. Oh yeah, I'm just stalling for time right now. Ignore the sounds of what seems like gunshots in the background. Forget sometimes that you can hit enter. Oh, and a level 10 combat optic. Better have another one. Curse you. Curse you, curse you, curse you. I'll need all that. These I really need to get rid of. My explosive ammo. Of course, it does a lot more. It does way more heat. We've cleared out some space. So I can get some new combat optics. I'm actually going to have to go on an Omnigel spree here in a little bit, guys. I'm getting kind of full up on Omnigel.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Ready to move on your word, Shepard.
Yeah, so pretty much everything I'm doing from here on out, I'm just going to do Omnigel. I'm not even going to bother with the little puzzles. See, invisible wall. I knew what you were thinking. I've thought the same thing myself. Although that said, once you get like full up on Omnigel, you can still reduce stuff to Omnigel.
Perimeter secured.
Curse you, open worlded video games, for making everyone a kleptomaniac. Miles, kleptomaniacs.
That was the final gate. Our path to the Solarian camp should be clear from here.
I'm not gonna lie, I got a, love-hate relationship with the fact they got rid of the sort of inventory system in 2 and 3. I'm glad I don't have to worry about inventory management nearly as much, but I don't know, it just feels like so much faster pace. Like, it's kind of rushing you through the game a little bit more. Which I guess, given that...
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when we get here.
Because it's like... In 2 and 3, there's not as much to explore. I mean, it's a much more linear experience, Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3.
There is the Solarian camp.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kiragi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
Is he here? Have you seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere, and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren. This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
They won't let you get away from this.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army. He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
Don't worry about it, Captain.
I do worry. That's why I'm still alive. Why don't you go talk to the Krogan? My men and I need some time to come up with a new plan of attack. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. Looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might, actually. Just do it carefully.
I'll be careful. But be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
So, I'm not gonna go through the huge speech and spiel thing for this.
I'm concerned about Rex. We still trust him.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon, and if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. If you can't give me a better reason than this to destroy the hopes of my people, then I'm done with you.
I can't let you jeopardize the mission.
So that's it. All this time, and that's all I get from you. How can you not see what this means to the Krogan? This base can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
So, I can shoot him. Okay. I can have Ashley shoot him. I can bravado him to death, but obviously I'm taking the good route.
These Krogan are slaves of Saren. Puppets, tools to be used and discarded. Is that what you want for your people?
No, we were tools for the Council once. Thank us for wiping out the Rachni. They neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Will do.
Your ability to calm the Krogan is impressive.
Omni-gel. Omni-gel it all. So, aside from doing some mild running about,
With all these defenses, Saren must be hiding something big.
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirahi.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
and that's what I wanted. Yay. Although, that doesn't hurt. Or that. Here, I'll help you out a little bit. Sell. Time to just start throwing money away. All in the name of clearing inventory space. Ah, it's the Omni tool. I knew I had an X somewhere. It's just the tin. Wow. Tons and tons of useless stuff. Yeah. See how terrible it is? What do I have? I've got... So we'll switch that out with... Oh no, that was the kinetic exoskeleton, wasn't it? Yeah, that was. And I don't have any other medicals. I'll actually use the combat. And that's less. So that's it. I'm going to end this here, and when we come back next time, we'll take care of the second phase, which is getting into the base. So I'm done for the day, guys, and to that I'm gonna say sayonara, if I can learn to speak.